Mendy
with a dust form.
Good luck.
Black and gold comes for. Could be all about pace. Hanshaw climb all over Bunting. To southpaw number 1. We always love this
Against southpaws. Righties don't land the jab well at all.
Mendy pretty felt, I think, justifiably couldn't have a little right hand. And he had Mendy in retreat, so now probing right side, trying to move left.
Mendy up. He's not a good enough boxer to win this fight.
Looks like he won
from before this tournament started.
Well, we're glad it is in terms of Mendy all in blue right after LaFerrell Bunting.
Mendy's a lefty. Hanshaw only fought one.
Held with the right hand and he is a natural left-hander, but has fought orthodox his entire career. Now a little 2 unbeaten fighters, if they do enough.
Because Mendy's not a big puncher, he's a pressure fighter. He's awkward. And I like John Russell telling Hanshaw not to go southpaw. There's no reason to change up when you were as successful as Hanshaw was in round 1.
Now, Steve Mendy was talking about he just sensed that this would be a collision fight, and that would mean that he would have to be coming forward now. Now he's content to waiting for Hanshaw to come to him, and Hanshaw sinking in the left.
Control. Mendy looks confused, tentative.
He really does.
His mouth is open.
But the really smoking the jab, both the American Anthony Hanshaw. Hanshaw avoids the left.
Not comfortable leading.
Well, the second fight.
Action from round 2. You see them on the inside. It's Mendy who's against the ropes. Mendy's a little strange, but
Mendy from ever putting anything together.
Counter with
neglected the jab, not really natural. He did spar over 80. Goal. The American wants him to punch out, but lets him fight. You know, focus has to be there. This whole tournament started. Anthony opportunity. 3 times you'd have to just do nothing but stay in the gym and stay razor sharp. Now, to John Paul Mendy, he hasn't shown much at all, and now they battle center of the ring, and tries low, misses with the right hand back. Oh, he just got out punched there. Books, this is scheduled
from round 3. I talked at the top about Hanshaw getting respect with his right hand. There's one that wobbles Mendy. He's a little high on the head. Right on the cheekbone, actually. Established distance.
Using both fists to win to something.
Hands are free.
The Hanshaw camp doesn't think he has much of a left hand. I think he showed it against Buchanan, but we haven't seen it tonight. Hanshaw certainly not backing off, and Mendy with very little. Roll those shots to the body, backing up, and it's not working. Yeah, absolutely. He looks like the dangerously.
He's landed some shots this week. Well, good job of letting them fight. You don't see him in the picture breaking them up.
And line up him with a left hand. Comes under. Mendy not strength. You're right, Steve. Mendy's maybe the way he fights. I don't remember it like that before, but John Russell seemed to have pointed out they thought he was gasping a little for air earlier in his last fight. And now pulling forward. And really, Mendy not effectively.
Mendy landed more shots this round than in any other cuts. This would be most effective because
he's in the blue. Tony Hanshaw coming forward again, but really Hanshaw,
because he's not landing his jab.
Busier. Mendy takes those shots on the gloves and now tries to cover inside, slide out, and then get Mendy. We haven't this an inside fight all the way, Steve. And like you said, setting this up, but Mendy's usually the aggressor here.
With Hanshaw's left foot.
There's the jab. Hanshaw tried.
Mendy's flailing there, not
here tonight. Championship boxing, Peter and Tony.
Right.
Hanshaw unable to land really cleanly. Boy, his face looks red, Steve. So Mendy, obviously, judge has taken a very close look at this, and now it's Hanshaw perhaps stealing this round a little bit more action. Maybe as a follow-up on.
Then at the halfway mark. Whoa, their heads are kept coming together.
Mendy trying to tie up.
Underestimate the significance of hunger in this fight. These guys have waited a long time.
Well, Steve, exactly. And Hanshaw's commitment's been questioned. He had John Russell for him. All you want, he says they don't care about boxing there the way they do in the US4. Somebody's got to really step forward here. It's still anybody's fight. Here we see Mendy getting backed up again and content to brush the ropes. Now he gets
Stay on the inside. He's comfortable there.
interesting, isn't it?
I said at the top that Hanshaw is the heart of different issues.
Well, Steve, it looks like Mendy's in a little deep. I mean, his experience is there in a lot of ways. Seen if they're banking on Hanshaw offensively, and they're not initiating it. Oh, Mendy got ripped with a left hand.
Best part of the fight.
Anthony Mark.
Oh, that was a knockdown punch if I ever saw one. Mendy tried to answer with his...
Guy has been Haven, Mississippi. Oh, sucking some wind here, it seems. He got the worst of it there with that exchange. Boy, he hadn't been able to work behind his...
Mendy's determination now, Nick. He looks for the first time like he's...
Not saying that Hanshaw looks so fresh. Now, they're in the pocket. He's the busier guy. Hanshaw moving right. Absorbs the left. Another hook from Hanshaw sinks in. Oh, right uppercut ripped through. Hanshaw not creating much distance. Content again to muscle inside. Boy, he's not getting any leverage on those shots or extension, but Mendy back to his own corner.
To be able to stop Hanshaw. His best attributes. Tony Hanshaw, no one's ever...
Oh, in close, and Hanshaw got staggered there by a left hand, it looked like. Maybe a balance.
Doing round 7 with...
By any means. Yeah, good angles. Here he is following up, and now content to try to outslug Paul Mendy. Mendy holding and hitting, holding with his right heel. That back Hanshaw temporarily up, and now he goes to work to the body. There's that uppercut from Mendy as he tries once, twice, and then Hanshaw with laying the jab out. There's the straight right hand from Anthony Hanshaw. Think twice. I believe that's been Mendy. And he indicated a couple of rounds ago, Steve. It doesn't seem that Mendy has the ability.
Yeah, and I think that was his...
By any means, but just the volume puncher. He's outworking Mendy in every round enough to win more into this fight. And apparently falling dangerously behind.
Hanshaw seems to have a small cut.
Hanshaw arguably been more. Now Mendy trying to maybe get a little rougher. And right in the pocket there. Pretty flat to Duke with this guy. And just blast away here. Well, they want Hanshaw up the middle here instead of...
That's a corner mismatch in this fight. I mean, Frederick Close might...
No doubt about it. Hanshaw standing right in front of Mendy and driving him back. And like I say, these aren't heavy-duty things, but he's just been strong.
Yesterday that Hanshaw was going to be trying to smother him and make it a physical fight. He would have been very happy.
Yeah, he was saying, I sense a collision fight, and it was apparently he implied that's what he wanted. He's getting the worst of it.
Dramatic.
Got to fight with fire, exactly. Differently, and start by being first. There he tries to come forward, but he's not really going into this night.
Well, those heads have come together a lot in this fight.
Once you know, well, you're probably not going to knock Mendy out punch, but maybe you're not killing him with your kind of power, but still to continue to work and just outwork this guy. Toughness comes in to keep it going.
3 or 4 rounds where I have to give it a long thought before I was very happy to let Mendy come forward because he'll engage him inside.
Corner saying let him tire himself out, alluding to Hanshaw. The guy looking exhausted, but both guys definitely getting drained them 9 times, but no. Nobody's been. A good guess is that Mendy looking to step up and become. There's that left hook from Hanshaw as he's contented. He's the guy backing off now. Let's see if that Mendy little hybrid left hand comes into play. The cross or the uppercut.
Right hand.
Here's Mendy with right hand. Hanshaw pretty squared up now too.
As Mendy gets a little sloppier coming forward, that's going to set up that left hook.
See if he finds it. And sail out of danger, and now reload flurry there. A punctuation point perhaps on this 10th.
It's Mendy.
And there he gets caught and rocked backward with shots to the
Plenty of that in this fight, as a matter of fact, head than he has with his fist. This is the end of round 10. I said watch out for the left hook. Mendy's getting tired. His hands are dropping. This is a fighter whose defense is keeping his hands up. He's tired now. His hands aren't up. As a result, Hanshaw can land just.
Hanshaw seemingly, catches Mendy on the way in. Beautiful.
Nick, you called that for a minute there. Hanshaw looked real.
Now Hanshaw unloading. Now he's in tight. See, both guys a little bit open. Got to be fatigued. Hanshaw showing some foot movement.
Hanshaw's determination. Very smooth, gifted boxer. That wasn't going to get it done in his mind.
He's been hit a little in this round. I don't like exactly what he's doing if I was in his corner.
Well, he's looking as sloppy as Mendy now. Because he's tired too.
I don't see him as a... Yeah, look at Mendy with little arm shots there. No leverage on him. Now trying to get some distance extension. And now Mendy coming out.
From early in round 11, you're going to see Hanshaw land the right hand. And the left hand that stunned him as you see him fall into the ropes. Then it was.
Absolutely.
Watch again. That's a slap, but it's right in the middle of Hanshaw's face.
Trying for Mendy to air it out here in the 12th and let it go. He has to.
For the fight. After 11 rounds, I got a 107-102 Hanshaw.
But again, nice right counter from Hanshaw as he... Hanshaw seems a little troubled by that. He's tasting his own blood here. Mendy really going for it. And Hanshaw seems a little unraveled by this all.
Well, Mendy clearly energized by the blood, and Hanshaw should be holding on.
He should be. Boy, if Hanshaw blows it down. Mendy winging shots from everywhere. Trying to pour in close. Here he comes in.
And Nick, there's not a person in this arena sitting down right now.
Right hand from him.
As if Hanshaw, after getting cut, he couldn't pull back on the throttle. He's been in one gear and he's staying in.
I'm all over him and takes his flat-footed. Moving. He doesn't oblige as he stands and elects to trade with John.
Round 12 has been wise, but it's sure been good. Boy, he wants this bad.
Mendy can't hurt him, he feels. Screaming.
Again. You can't get much more blatant than that. Well, Mendy certainly was coming in with his head there. Referee called.